Good morning, children. I am Mrs. Javeria, taking physical science for class 8th. We are into the first session of Unit 4, Metals and Non-Metals. Look at the given slide, children. What do you all see in these pictures? The first one is here, ornaments, which are made up of gold or silver or platinum. Here you see a bucket, right? And the various other agricultural instruments. Here you see a spade, a lock which we use to lock our houses when you are going outside, a cutting player which will be helpful in your connections, electrical connections or any other things. These are some utensils which are made up of aluminium. This is a hammer, okay, wherein this particular part of the hammer is of a metal iron, and this is a wooden handle, and here you have an axe which is used to cut wood. Okay, so in all these things, children, I ask you a question: what are these made up of? All these things are made up of metals, one or the other metal, like gold, silver, iron, copper. All these are metals. Okay, so in today's session we'll be seeing a few properties of metals, that is the physical properties of metals. The first one, metals are hard in nature. For example, iron is used in making bridges and is used in constructions. Okay, in this, since iron is very hard, it is being used in the construction purpose, children. Okay, so the houses which we all built are made up of RCC roofs. What does RCC stand for? R stands for rod, C stands for concrete, and the other C stands for cement. So your rods are generally made up of iron. Okay, so in the building constructions, iron is widely used. And here in this figure you see bridges, wherein you see iron is being used in the construction of these bridges. Since iron is hard in nature, it is being used in these for construction purposes. So iron being a metal, we can say metals are hard in nature. Coming to the second physical property, metals are lustrous. What do you mean by lustrous? That is, metals have metallic luster. This means that they are shiny. Okay, that is, they reflect light. For example, gold, copper, silver, iron, etc. You see here aluminium vessels which are shining in appearance. This is gold biscuit, which is again lustrous or shiny, has a shiny appearance. And these are the jewelry items which are made up of either gold, silver or platinum. So all these materials are shiny in nature. That is, when light falls on them, they shine, they reflect the light, and hence they are known as lustrous. And metals in general are lustrous, whereas non-metals are non-lustrous. Okay, coming to the third property, metals are sonorous. What do you mean by sonority? Okay, for example, if at all you are carrying a box, geometry box generally, if it falls down, what happens, children? The box makes a ringing sound. That is, it is similar to the sound of a ringing bell. No doubt nowadays we have got electric bells in our school, but when we were children, we didn't have electric bells, the normal bells we had, where the peon used to ring the bell. Okay, you see in churches, you see in temples, bells. Still today, you can see the you can hear the ringing sound of these bells. You also see the bells on railway platforms also. Okay, so all these bells, if not made up of wood, these bells are made up of metals, and since when they are hit hard, they produce a ringing sound. Okay, children. Coming to the fourth property, metals are good conductors of heat. In this particular activity, children, we see how metals are good conductors of heat. For this, we take an iron rod and clamp it to a stand. Okay, before clamping it, take a few iron nails or iron pins and fix them to the iron rod with the help of wax, candle wax you have. So with the help of the wax, go on sticking these pins to the iron rod. Then to the extreme end of the iron rod, heat the iron rod with a spirit lamp. So when the iron rod is heated, the heat transfers from this end to the other end. So the pins which are attached very near to the spirit lamp start falling one by one. Okay, children. So one by one these pins fall as the heat is being conducted from one end to the other end. Okay, so the heat supplied to the iron rod makes the wax to melt at this particular end, and the wax melts first, and hence the pin which is falling first, okay, will be nearest to the spirit lamp. So this activity shows that heat moves from one end of the iron rod to the other end. Okay, so this property of a material is known as conductivity of heat, and all metals conduct heat. They are good conductors of heat. Okay, children. Coming to the assignment, first question, define sonority. The second question, give examples of metals from your daily life. And the third question, explain the activity to show that metals are good conductors of heat. And children, you all are going to draw the diagram also for this activity. Okay? Thank you.